Hello everyone. I'm just having a little bit of dinner. Um, it seems these days that there's never enough time for anything. So we're back to going for uh, Noire. And before we do, just put my food aside. And we should start sharing again. You know what? We are not going to share too much this time. I just need the laptop to be sure so that we can see if there's any chat going on. And we will be launching Noire. So to be honest, whenever I'm doing a stream of Noire, I'm kind of running blind because I can't really see OBS and all that. That's because Noire doesn't allow for any borderless setup. You can, but it's just a lot of work. So we're just gonna click resume while I finish my noodles.
Detectives, over here. Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
I think it's a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old. She left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so? We'll take a formal statement later. Right now we're gonna take a look around.
So it's interesting to see that so if you load the save, they just bring you to the start of the case all over again, which is great for me.
Careful where you step, Phelps.
Oh man, I'm stepping all over the blood. Okay, but I was just hoping that there will be some things that we can find on the site. So I remember this case very well because this is the one where the guy gets hit. If I'm not wrong, this was actually shown on the adverts of the game, but I don't remember being able to come up here, which is really interesting. Gives you a whole new.
Might be worth working the scene again. Back to Ray's.
Okay, so there's definitely nothing here. Oh, I'm gonna get another flashback. Ooh.
A knife covered in blood. Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen. In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
What do you guys think? Is it possible that it's a attached to everything. Oh! They saved the car as well!
Phelps?
So our fancy ass car is still there.
Poor guy didn't stand a chance. Landed on its face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Right.
We can notify next of kin.
I wonder if $1 was a lot back then. Well, then again, the repayments for pearls were like $4 in the previous case, so I guess $1 is actually a lot. And this is where we have the insurance payout. So somebody's definitely stand to profit from his death. Okay, nothing on the head.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
Good ornaments for cars, man, and you know, you just don't see that. These detectives don't wear gloves in CSI, bro. Back then, gloves must have been like a technological marvel, way. Where got apa glove? Give me a minute. The detective need to eat.
Find anything interesting?
Okay. I'm just gonna put the laptop nearby so I could see the chat. All right. Oh, Kowski is having a smoke. Wait, is it possible there's still a few more things up here? We did find a knife, but it seems like the knife has nothing to do with the case. Or at least it seems like it. The other thing to remember, last time no plastic, got plastic lah, just not, you know, like advanced plastic, I guess. Okay, so no. And take a look at our car. We are a dirty cop for sure, driving some fancy ass car with some white walls. Sorry about the burp.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Okay, so apparently our car is going very fast at the moment. Okay, hang on.
Another day, another dollar.
Tire marks.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Okay. He managed to brake, but he was going very fast. Hit him and he went very far. So if he braked, he wasn't really trying to kill the guy. And then he ran. Yeah, well, that's my logic. Okay, so guys, let's look at it. Okay, so we got tire marks here, meaning to say that he braked before the impact. The blood pulled him that far away, meaning to say that he did langgar and then he ran away, which makes me think that this is not on purpose.
It's all yours, detective.
I think let's check the bar. Oh, we have newspaper and another flashback.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, son.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doc?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned in sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated.
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. Sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
But he was criticizing.
Part of being in a position, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor?
Mute the game sound. No, I don't think so. Hang on.
What may on the surface
Let's just watch this and then I'll check it out.
is actually a benefit to society at large.
But you're not hearing any sounds. Okay, hang on. Okay, let's see. That should make it better. Let me know if there's still no sound. We'll have a discussion. Oh no. The discussions are in the
I'm
back.
Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Alright, so I'm gonna
Where is the owner?
quickly mute it for.
Stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Okay, I'm afraid that some of the sound from the mic is still gonna leak out. But okay, you say that got sounds liao. Okay, cool.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So you didn't see what happened?
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
How did I not get that right?
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Feels like he has more to say.
If olive oil comes from olives, where does baby oil come from?
Wrinkled was not one of the things I
He
wanted
not
to be
somebody
when
we
I
want to
grew
talk
up.
to. Oh. Oh.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
So I'm not too sure whether it was illegal to have a gambling den back in the day. No, that'll be just too far-fetched, right? I mean, things happen in the front. Yes, he does have a gambling room. Don't know whether that's actually wrong. Can't go into the toilet. Surely can't go into the ladies' toilet, so...
You need to take this up with Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins? Apparently not.
Sorry, Phelps. Do you mind if I get on with this?
Okay, so I guess the only person left to talk to is this lady.
Miss Perry,
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
I guess she's still lying.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
No reason to doubt her.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Feel like there's more to it.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Oh
Cough
my
it up,
dear.
sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps. Give it a rest, Bukowski. Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Alright, so you should have spoken to her first, I guess.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
feel like he got more to say.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Okay.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
No. Bartender will listen
Bartenders hear
more.
all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Does it mean that he likes to beat up the wife?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Must have like
Looks like we caught a break on
computer or
this.
something if they have everything and then she can answer it that soon. Alright. Okay, so Terry says that I saw one detective puzzle game and play and interact with viewers. Escape Memoirs mini stories. It's free on Steam. You know what? Send me a message. I'll go and check it out just in case I forget. Because I'll need to run right after this. So I guess we do have a place to go to, and location would be Shelton Residence. Okay, let's go and check out. Oh wait, I think we should really check out this Lorna Patterson. Yeah, and this would be Ray's Cafe, and we are already here, so. It's time for us to vroom in our fancy car.
ATI Radio. Check local publications for times of your...
So the wife was there when it happened
Whoa.
and left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. Tells some people do strange things. War, that's good life.
Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a
Whoa!
You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Taking a left. Patterson Residence. Alright.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
She seems very steady.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Yep.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
Very, very
me
good
to believe
friends.
that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
There is definitely more to this.
You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
No way.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Lester could be a heel, but that's a lousy way for anyone to go out.
Let's go and check out our William Shelton and see whether he did this on purpose or not. Oh, but there is a game well something.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner.
Ah.
Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go to the city mall. Guess we are changing locations. No. Crazy drivers. Tour and we should be back. Oh. Too close. Close.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure. I don't need this.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
The knife that we found.
You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
But
I swear.
I really want to find out what did William Shelton have to do in this whole thing. So we're gonna go to the Shelton residence. Set the destination. Whoa! Nuts! Look out! Alright guys, I did not know that there was gonna be a cliff. Is there a way to get out of this? Homeless camp, middle of the city, I guess. And something tells me we are not gonna find a way out. Calm down, guys. Just looking for the way out. Oh. Oh, we're nearby the house already. Shortcut works.
We have...
Man, did they change the car again? Where is he going? Where is he going? Oh, that's his car.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Oh, another runner. Oh, and we are driving a shit car.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Just once, I would like to see the car that we picked up being used. So the cases that we are going through.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, City's gonna pay
Let
for
that
that.
asshole get
Anyways.
away.
Right?
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
I'm pretty sure we killed somebody there.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done.
No dead bodies, so I guess we are fine.
Put your hands where I can see them. That was a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton.
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. So, initial report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D. Pattison of 182 North Hope Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
Okay, however, before we get there, yes, and you guys know what I'm gonna do anyway. First, let's get ourselves from these.
333 South Main Street. 333 South Main Street. Officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Police business. Grab. I wonder what happens if we were to get the car first and then get to the scene. I guess we are gonna find out. Okay. Wow. Not the prettiest car. Oh. Can you just get in? Fine, be that way. We don't have time. Oh, this thing is fast. Right? Okay, not much of a top speed to be honest.
We got a hold-up gun
Oh, he managed to get here by himself.
3 guns locked themselves in with 2 hostages. I tried to go in through the front, but the place is a fortress. I nearly got a mouthful of lead from my trouble.
All right. I'll see if I can get it through the back.
All right, I'll stay here and keep them busy.
Let's go. Not bad.
Okay, so I think it was left control to get into cover, right? Okay.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Stay down. Quick, up the stairs. Get after him.
Okay. Okay, Mickey.
Put the weapon down now. Car 11K. I've been involved in a shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Loan and Jewelry. It's code 4 now, but the suspect is down. I need an ambulance here. And notify my supervisor and the coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Your supervisor will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 333 South Main Street. Globe Jewelry and Loan.
Okay, we wanna be at Patterson residence for a while. And let's hope that partner is up.
Can you drive to this one?
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice
jury.
of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning.
How to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
It had nothing to do with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Oof.
It's too late, Sabo.
Leroy. Never let the woman start talking to something.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Whoa!
Last chance to surrender, Sabo.
You stay back! I'll ice this one, I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Help me.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Well, I guess that's a fast one. I don't know whether we can go for another one.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Nine out of 9 clues. 9 out of 10 questions correct. Woof! Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think we'll just hit a little bit into the key so that we can kind of plan it out a little bit next time we do this. Oh, maybe we should just end it here.
B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cars we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe
Oh, we are not getting out from there.
You don't want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that fast.
No nice cars? Damn. Okay. Oh, so that's what we should do. Just like get a nice car. And then end it when we get to the location. So the next time we are in, we have something nice to drive. So I do not like the Phantom Corsair. That's a Talbot GS26, which is really nice. Everything else is really far, and driving in that thing is just taking too long. So guess that's where we're gonna go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Oh no. He drives, he's not gonna bring us there.
That was way too close.
Sorry for that hot dog.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front gate.
Whoa! Michelangelo, how far into the game is this? I'm to be honest, I am not sure. Not sure at. God damn! So I was actually trying to pick up another car.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247.
I guess that would have been
requesting immediate backup.
on the main since we are going to get into another chase, and so far in the game, every single time we pick up another car and then we get into a chase, the game changes the car.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Alright, let's go. Now.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Pick maneuver. Yeah. Pick maneuver doesn't work on full cars. You know what? Let's try just going. Oh. And where are you going, my friend?
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get brakes out of the car now.
I'll call it in.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with two tough
Hey
guys bearing
Michelangelo,
down
if
on me.
you are
What would
there
you do?
and
What's
you
your
can
name? Cliff Harrison.
give me a like
You're under
or
arrest.
subscribe, that would be
For what?
really, really
What are you
nice.
talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Cliff Harrison.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
But why were you running? Why were you running? Hey Michael, thank you so much for the subscribe. I just got it on my phone. So yeah, thanks a lot. That brings me just one step closer to 100 subscribers. So really, man, thank you for making my day. Okay, so he doesn't seem to be lying, right? What do you think, Michael?
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced.
Almost 100, so let's go, yes!
You have a
And we got the first
criminal
question right.
record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
Huh. We really don't have anything with us right at the moment. We have a stolen vehicle, we have a receipt, ownership papers. I feel like he's not lying.
You expect us to believe you.
Is that so much to ask?
Oh man. I got it wrong.
Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
So much to doubt at this
And
point.
he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, detective.
Do you know who my father is?
Whoa.
We need to get to Coombs Auto
Do
and
you
check
know
out
who my
Harrison's
father
story.
is? Okay, now let's get that car. No. Before we get to Coombs.
You know what?
Motive,
I think he's telling the
set the
truth.
destination, but let's get that car.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are foreign liars. Usually they're called politicians.
But thanks again, Michael. Really, thank you.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. Well, I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays
Try to
golf
check
with
the
your
boat.
boy.
Let's just check the map for a second. Okay, so the Talbot is right
In which
before
case, we'll give him
the
a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
car dealership.
I knew you weren't finished.
Just nice, I guess. Ooh. Ooh. Right, here we are. Oh, here it is. Hey. Come on, Stefan, let's get ourselves into some nicer wheels. Great, nice.
You chase autographs every night. You write fan mail to the day. You keep your bed big hidden scrapbook. Yes, and you throw the cookbook away.
I mean, kinda understand now why American guys builds all these hot rods. I mean, you can just imagine the weight of the fender alone. Remove that and it's like instant performance.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Sure, why not? But I have a nicer car.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember
Well, one of your cars
It
is
was
stolen.
a green two-tone Kaiser Fraser, if I remember rightly.
It's
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy?
Yeah, Stefan, just shoot the fella. That's how we solve all problems, right?
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there too.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Doesn't seem to be lying.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
That's rough, man.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It doesn't seem to be lying, man. What do you guys think?
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Okay, so he's been looking straight for the last 3 questions, and now suddenly he's like, body language, eye contact doesn't seem to be.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
Okay.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
I would like to say that he's lying, but there's not much for us to actually. No doubt, man.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to
you didn't
continue
get it
the
wrong.
investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Combs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but
He's
we can still
just
run
very
an APB
transparent
on
with his
Gene
words,
Archer.
Stefan.
Get on
You
the
need
horn
to
and call it in.
calm your ass down. Okay, we've got a green well here, and as per usual, whenever there's one around, pays to actually get it done.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages, please.
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks, ma'am.
Whoa! Easy!
We might have to cut it short. But let's just get to this location. And then we see what's what.
You're behind the wheel.
Come on, Stefan. Talbot GS 26.
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Empty. Should have known that Archer broad would have given us a false address.
We should go to the station, see what this Velasco guy has to say.
Fake address. It's kind of nice how the system works for you to just go from one location to another by using the notebook.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you can get to that task.
Hey, isn't that the cop who
Interview room 2, right? Did I get that wrong? Press officer, I think it's somewhere in here.
That bum took a swipe at me.
Oh,
I
there you
put him
go.
down with my sap.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Hmm.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Velasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Okay.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope.
Oh, I
don't
got
know
this
no
wrong.
Jean Archer.
Oh, man.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
He's telling the truth.
Come on, Velasco. You must have an address.
That's not the way they work. They keep moving around, never the same address twice.
Oh, I got that
You
wrong.
have a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
Alright guys, I think this is where I'm gonna end it. I need to get ready
GTA
for...
suspect Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
I think we bust in there and find the guy.
Come on, Stefan, if you don't get into the car fast enough, I am just gonna leave without you.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
Okay. Ah, man.
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. It's quite a lot of money.
If I don't get this finished,
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
I think we are gonna cut it here, Michael. Sorry, I really gotta go. My phone is ringing off the hook. So if you're still there, you know, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. You might want to check out the rest of the YouTube channel. There's a lot of things on custom keyboards as well as photography. So I'll see you guys soon. This is where we end it.